Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. If you are a returning subscriber, you already know what it is. Hey boo! If you are new here, baby, we pull receipts, we talk shit, we spill tea, and if that's your type of carrying on, then go ahead, race to that subscribe button, because of course you're gonna love it over here. Now you guys, I was doing my own thing, minding my business, like your girl usually do. And of course, I jumped online and Clarissa Shields is airing out her grievances because a fellow YouTuber slash vlogger gave their own opinion on her ugly girl syndrome. And I'm gonna be honest, baby, when I heard homegirl diagnose your condition from her car, I was jumping in my seat because she was spot on. She did nothing but say what we all have been thinking. We know you don't think you're cute. You say it too often. You try to force it down our throats. And no, ma'am, you can't force us to think you're attractive. And then Papoose got the nerves enough to try to enter the motherfucking chat. Papoose, you can sit your motherfucking ass down because I thought you just said on Vlad that you don't get in women's business. Ain't that what you said? If I'm correct, that's what the fuck you said. So you can exit the fucking chat as of now. Because we don't give a fuck about what you say. We already know you're getting paid to say and do everything that you're doing. So rightfully so, because you're on the payroll. Pep, you had several times to defend your woman's honor. And you did. When Vlad asked you about that damn picture that 50 Cent posted, you chose to say, did you see what picture he posted? And she's got plenty of other pictures when she's camera ready. What did you mean? After she sat in hair, makeup, wardrobe, and put her filters on? Is that what you meant to say, Papoose? I think that's what you meant to say. Clarissa Shields, you are out of line. You sat in your truck, your car, whatever the fuck you were in, and you talked a lot of shit. But I'm going to tell you where you're wrong at.
I whoop your ass syndrome. I beat a syndrome. I love my man syndrome. Because it's whatever Papoose says goes. Yeah.
Great, Clarissa. Nobody wants to pump Pap with that lackluster neck.
Because I know damn well that I'm not ugly, but before I knew about some motherfucking weave and hair and wigs and makeup and lipstick and eyelashes and eyebrows, I already had accepted who I was.
So you forgot you said this?
I was a young girl with a big nose, and I didn't think I was too pretty.
Now, did you hear what you just said? You were the one who told us all that this was the way you felt about yourself. And even though it was years ago, that's the point. Ugly girl syndrome. This shit started a long fucking time ago. And you think that in this day and age, because you're throwing a bunch of wigs, makeup, filters, and all this extra shit on, that you've healed? No, you didn't take care of the root of the problem. And that's why it's still there. Your actions tell us that it's still there. You constantly telling us how beautiful you are, how much money you got, how fine you are. Say it a few more times and maybe you'll believe it. Now, Clarissa, you're not the ugliest bitch that I've ever seen, but you're not pretty either. You are kind of under construction, trying to get your little self together and find your zhuzh. But you done lost your fucking mind. We get it. You're having your little skin treatments done. You're a couple of shades lighter. You can get a wig slapped on the top of your head, a pile of makeup, and some filters. Got it. But you are nowhere near a bad bitch, okay? And the behavior that you display, so far from bad bitch. You are still wrestling with that young girl who was never accepted, who was bullied and told that she was ugly and pissy. And you thought because you got some money, it was going to change things. No, it might make people hush up and be quiet until they get what they want. But then they ride off into the sunset. Clarissa, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. When you work out and are at tip-top shape, you're about a 5 body-wise, about a 5.5. Your ass is nasty. You need some volume in the back part because it's just flat and wide, okay? You have your mom and your sister's exact body type. The only difference is you go to the gym But honey, without those filters and that makeup, your face card is on decline. But the shape of your body, no ma'am, it's nasty. There's no curvature in your waist area. I'm sorry, I just had to keep it 100. You're not this big booty BBL baddie that you wanna be. No ma'am, you're lacking some volume right in the middle of that behind. It's like somebody just smushed you up against the wall. Because you and your sister and your mom, I mean, you got the same look. But to be so real, Brianna is more authentic than you. Brianna is more confident than you in her own skin. Real talk. She don't give a fuck. Take it or leave it. You got to pile on 4 pounds of makeup, 15 68-inch lace front wigs every single time you go out the door. You act like it's literally against the law to turn on your camera without a filter. And ain't nothing wrong with a little filter. Ain't nothing wrong with a little enhancement. But you want to be the first one to get up on here and talk about how natural you are. Did you forget you got a whole fucking lace wig sitting on the top of your head? Did you forget that you got acrylic nails on or gel X nails, whatever the fuck they are, they're not natural. Did you forget you got eyelashes on? Not to mention your cosmetic dental work. Did you forget that you have a filter on? You can't be this fucking stupid. Like, you just can't. I guess you can. And at the end of the day, if you're talking about Remy looks damn good no matter what she had done. Remy has a child and she's in her 40s. So if she felt like she want to go get a little tweak, so what? You did. It's all enhancement. So don't try to get on here and act like you're holier than thou, because what? Knock it the fuck off. It's getting old and it's getting stupid. And you have no movement without the internet. That's why you stay on this motherfucker, giving us all something to talk about, because you know if we all go silent, everybody will forget about your ass. Nobody really knew about you in the first fucking place. So you need to go and thank that woman, Remy, because without her, you would not have no followers, no subscribers, no haters, no nothing, because nobody really knew who the fuck you were. You don't get no traction. You don't get no motion without us talking about the fuck shit. So appreciate it, thank us, and enjoy it. If you don't do shit else smart, that's what you need to do. So at the end of the day, the point that the influencer was making was the point that we all see. The telltale signs when it comes to ugly girl syndrome is always feeling like you have to overcompensate. And Clarissa Shields does a lot of overcompensating, okay? So when you find yourself doing things like this, and she's giving him a Rolex for his birthday, and saying shit like this,
it's not what you wanted.
In case you didn't hear her, she said, I know it's not what you wanted. Overcompensating. Another example, when you find yourself at a house party with a bar door, paper plates, paper cups, and regular schmegular family members just having a good old time, but you feel the need to do shit like this, it's called overcompensating. And it's showing your ugly girl syndrome. Period. Point blank. So again, you tell on yourself, honey. You don't have to say anything. Over here on this channel, we're smart enough to recognize a cheap knockoff from an authentic. And you are so fake, honey. You need to go get you some help. Learn to love yourself. When you start to feel like you're not good enough and you always have to offer, do. That's not bad bitch behavior. A bad bitch would never settle for someone else's husband. A bad bitch would never play second fiddle. A bad bitch would never jump on the internet 24/7 to explain herself, to check up on what somebody's saying about her. A bad bitch is really secure in who she is and what she feels about herself, and she stands on business no matter what anyone thinks. And she demands a certain type of attention, affection, and love from a man. We haven't seen that yet. We're waiting. Clarissa Shields, get the fuck out of here, man. So in addition to ugly girl syndrome, you got I can't shut my mouth syndrome. You got I fuck with married men syndrome. You got I want everything every other female got syndrome. You got I don't give a fuck about my family syndrome. You got I don't clean up my house syndrome. Clarissa, shut the fuck up, because you are as nasty as they come. And when I say nasty, I'm talking about your spirit, your attitude, and your whole being. You got a nasty, dirty ass, disgusting soul. And you were happy when you found out that Shadacia Greens was hurt. Because somewhere within your little pea brain, you felt that there might be a chance that she would whoop your motherfucking ass. And you didn't want to take that fucking chance. So when she got injured, that was an easy go for you. Because now you don't have to find out. You got life fucked up, and that little half-ass apology that you put out there, that shit was whack. It was very self-serving, like everything else that you do, including going over to the UK fucking with Caroline Dubois. And she's so young and naive, she don't even understand what is going on. You don't have no friends in the boxing game. So why not leech on to her? Why not mess up her opportunities? But she'll find out too. You're not hard to figure out. You're a nasty old dirty rag. And I don't want nobody coming on my channel telling me when, where, and how to drag her. Because she deserves it. And I can put her in her place verbally. So leave me alone. That being said, I'm about to get up off here because she is not worth my time at this point. It's pretty late, but I definitely wanted to get this video out there. Definitely want to send prayers up to Shadacia Greens. We still love Shadacia Greens. It don't matter if you lose, like what? Who cares? Anyway, we want you to be well. But Clarissa Shields, straight up trash. You guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you leave those comments because what? Your girl always responds, okay? And as promised, my 3 top